Hello and welcome. I am a hotel AI expert with extensive experience in modern hospitality operations and performance support. I'm so pleased to welcome all of you, students from Europe Hotel School, to your online learning journey. We really look forward to supporting your professional growth in this incredible industry.
So here's our game plan for this briefing. First, we're going to talk about what a smart hotel really means today. Then we'll peel back the layers on a hidden digital danger that you really need to be aware of. After that, we'll introduce your AI guardian, and I'll show you exactly how it protects the property. And finally, we'll look at how all of this allows you to innovate with confidence. Sound good? Let's dive in.
All right, let's start by setting the scene. The modern hotel, well, it's not what it used to be. Technology is no longer just some add-on. It's literally woven into the fabric of the building and the guest experience. We're living in a time where the physical infrastructure and the digital world are completely merging.
I want you to really think about this for a second. The hotel's heating and cooling systems, the elevators, the water pumps, even the smart locks on every guest room door. These are no longer just standalone machines. Thanks to the Internet of Things, all of these core systems are now connected, they're online, creating one giant smart building.
And that right there brings us to the single most important question we have to ask ourselves. This amazing connectivity gives us incredible efficiency, right? Unprecedented guest comfort. But does it open up a whole new can of worms? Is the property actually secure?
That question leads us directly to a hidden danger. We spend a lot of time and energy protecting guest credit card data and reservation systems. But this new connectivity has created a totally different kind of weak spot, a new attack surface that lets hackers target the physical building itself.
And when you look at this list, these things seem, well, they seem kind of boring, right? The HVAC, the water pumps, who thinks about that stuff? But here's the thing. In a smart hotel, every single one of these systems is a potential doorway for a cyber attack.
And let me be perfectly clear, this isn't some far-off theoretical threat. This is real. An attacker could literally shut down the air conditioning during a scorching heat wave. Or even worse, they could lock every guest out of their room and hold the entire hotel for ransom. The damage to your reputation, let alone the chaos, would be devastating.
So what does this all mean for you and your future career? It means the old job descriptions are out the window. The facility manager of tomorrow isn't just worried about leaky pipes. They're also a guardian of the hotel's digital perimeter, the first line of defense against cyber threats.
Okay, so we've laid out a pretty serious problem. But for every new threat, a new defense is born. And this is where a very specialized type of artificial intelligence becomes your most important partner. Now, to get this, you need to understand a key term, operational technology, or OT. It's simple, really. You've heard of IT, information technology, which manages data. Well, OT manages things. It's the tech that tells the elevator to go up or the AC to kick on. And that is exactly what we need to protect.
And this is where a platform like Claroty comes into the picture. It's a leading AI system that's built for one very specific job, to secure all of that operational technology inside a hotel and protect its physical systems from digital attacks. So you're probably wondering, how does this AI actually do its job? It's not magic, it's a very logical, four-step process. Let's break down how it builds a digital fortress around the hotel's most critical systems.
So, it all happens in 4 key stages. First, the AI creates a complete digital map, discovering every single device connected to the network, and trust me, you'd be shocked to learn there are hundreds in a single hotel. Second, it's constantly threat hunting, which is like being a 24/7 security guard, watching how all these devices talk to each other. Third, if it sees anything suspicious, it immediately isolates the threat and alerts the staff. And finally, it's always looking for weak spots and tells you what needs to be updated or patched.
Let me give you a perfect example of threat hunting. So picture this. A boiler controller, which should only ever talk to the hotel's internal systems, suddenly tries to send a packet of data to a random server in another country. That's weird, right? The AI spots this strange behavior, this anomaly, and instantly cuts the boiler off from the network. Just like that, a potential disaster is stopped before it can even start.
So you see, when you have this kind of protection in place, you're not just playing defense anymore. You're actually building a secure foundation that frees you up to innovate, to adopt the next great piece of smart technology, and to do it all with complete confidence. This chart really sums up the massive shift that's taken place. The focus used to be just on physical maintenance. Now, it's physical and digital security. The biggest threats used to be mechanical failures, now they're cyber attacks. And that means the role of a facility manager is evolving into that of a digital guardian. This is the new reality of our industry.
At the end of the day, what you're really protecting is the building's central nervous system. Doing this ensures that all the smart tech you're investing in remains a powerful tool for efficiency and guest comfort, and not a source of constant worry and fear.
I'd like to leave you with this one final thought. The risks we've talked about are very real, but the solutions are too. In this day and age, a cyber attack can cause real physical damage and ruin a hotel's reputation overnight. Having this digital armor isn't a luxury anymore. It's an absolute necessity for any hotel that wants to lead and innovate safely. And your job as future leaders will be to champion this new standard.